All right. The countdown. Right there. No, the other one. Anyway, this one. This is fine. Lord have mercy. We are live this y'all. I haven't drunk no water in a while, so I'm back. I had me a full case of water, and I was looking at myself in the mirror. Y'all come on in the room, let everybody know that we are live. Let everybody know that we are live, and I'm gonna put my little disclaimer up here about the text list. So if you could be notified when I go live, my apologies for being late, but y'all was here on time. Thank y'all so very much. We do a pre-show over there on station here. So that's probably why we was on CP Tower. We do a pre-show over there on station here. But I want to tell you, I'm drinking water because I was in the mirror and I was seeing how much weight I didn't gain. Man. So, I've been doing my little workouts and stuff like that. And my trainer was like, you got to drink a lot of water. I'm like, I got to drink water? Trying to slim this body down because all those sugar drinks ain't good. You got to flush it out with the water. With the water, okay? All right. Now, I thought you was losing weight for Vegas. Yeah, we still gonna lose weight for Vegas and stuff like that. We definitely gonna do it. If we not, we gonna take our big self over to Vegas and we gonna have a good old time. All right. We ain't gonna worry about that. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. We definitely gonna have a good time in Vegas. And we will be in Vegas on August 26, 27, and 28. Looking forward to seeing y'all in Vegas. Looking forward to seeing y'all in Vegas. It's gonna be a good time. Shout out to the people that's going to be coming to Vegas. Looking forward to seeing y'all. It's going to be fun. We ask that we just going to have a good time. But please, if you can't handle your liquor, don't drink. Okay. Uh, don't, if you know what I'm saying, we are adults. We're just a mature crowd. We're going to have a good time. Okay. All right. Got 3 weeks. It is definitely gonna be fun. We also will be going to see Usher, and I'm super excited because I've never seen Usher in concert. Body who and it changed the way that we make it who and I love the way they go. All right, I got to get my lyrics for Usher right, so I'm gonna be playing nothing but Usher from this day forward over there on station because I definitely got to get my Usher together because we will be going to see Usher in concert. So I'm definitely super excited for Usher. Now I got to get it together. I got to get them vocals together for it as well. Now we will be going to eat some edibles, or we going to the what do they call that? To the shop, to this what do they call the cannabis shop. So we will be getting edibles and stuff like that. If you can't handle it, don't take it. Okay. I know how to handle it. I just nibble. I don't just eat it like it's candy because it's with cannabis and stuff like that. And because last time we was in Vegas, somebody drank too much alcohol. A dispensary. Thank you. We going into a dispensary. Thank you. And they was drinking alcohol and they was eating the cannabis. They was eating edibles and they was tired. They was knocked out. And we had to carry them to their room. And I don't want to be doing that. Like, come on now. You know how to handle it. Stuff like we're gonna have fun. I want to go to a restaurant. Now, what restaurant? Can y'all comment below? Whoever been to Vegas, what restaurant should we be trying in Vegas? Let me know what restaurant that we should be trying in Vegas. Let me know what restaurant we should be trying in Vegas. right now. Let me know what restaurant should we be trying in Vegas. I know it's gonna be hot. I already know that I'm gonna have my shorts. I'm gonna have my booty shorts on and stuff like that. Okay. I'm just I'm gonna have on my booty shorts. Okay. But what restaurants? I know about Hell's Kitchen. Uh, Gordon Rams. Oh, okay, okay. Y'all call it what restaurants I should try when I'm in Vegas. Okay, there's Hell's Kitchen on the strip because we will be going to the strip. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. The Encore has a beautiful buffet. Okay. Thank y'all for letting us know. Let us first, and before I get into these topics, what are y'all watching from? Okay. Where are y'all watching from? Comment below and let me know where y'all watching from. Because I'm live in Dallas, Texas right now. I'm live in Dallas, Texas. And so let me know where are y'all watching from? We got live right now. Let me know. Got the DMV, we got California, Dallas, Texas, New Jersey, Virginia. Okay, we got Fort Worth, Texas. We got Los Angeles, we got Flint, we got Dallas. We got Dallas. Okay, Dallas, we may need to do a little meet and greet. Y'all, I'm just in a singing mode. I'm just in a singing mode right now. I need to go to the studio. Okay. Yes, we got California, we got Alabama, we got Seattle, we got Houston, we got New York City, we got Dallas in the house. We got Dallas in the house. We may have to do a little Dallas meet and greet, right? We got New York City, we got DC, baby, we got Philly. Hey, wow, we need to do a Dallas meetup. We definitely need to do a Dallas meetup, okay? We definitely need to plan that. We got Wisconsin. Hey, Wisconsin. Definitely, yeah. Now, I'm thinking about getting into the studio, okay? I'm thinking about getting into the studio because I really want to get into the studio. I need a songwriter, okay? I want to give y'all the idea. I need a songwriter. If we have any songwriters in the house, I really want somebody to write me a song. We could write it together because I have ideas and we could put it in the song. But I want to. I don't want to give out my ideas because I don't want nobody to steal it, but I want to get into the studio. I've been trying. I want to get into the studio. I want to release a song and we're going to release a video to the song, but I really want to get a single out. Would y'all support it? All right. Don't let Portsmouth stop you from coming back to the 7 of us. I'll come back to Portsmouth, Virginia. I got you, Tasha. I just prepared my lemon pepper wings. Yes. If you a songwriter, I can sing. I really, really can sing. You know what I'm saying? I can do a good job. I don't see. Okay, I ain't gonna sing right now. But yeah, I got some vocals. I got some vocals. So we need some songwriters. It could be a gospel song. It could be an R&B song and stuff like. It could be gospel R&B. It doesn't matter. But and I know y'all will support my record. All right, I'm gonna put out a record. Why not? Diversify the content. You know what I'm saying? Put out a record and a catchy record. So if you are a see, I knew it. As soon as I said I was going to put out a record, people going to name other names. I'm saying Wiley wanted to put out a record. What's wrong? Wiley wanted to put out a record. Okay. They said, please add auto-tune. Okay. We're going to eat sweetie pies in the meet and greet in St. Louis. Okay. Here they go. Here they go being messy. Talking about Wiley Wiggins. It is Wiley Wiggins. I want to put out a song. And listen, it's a lot of YouTubers that have put out records. My pastor, my spiritual father, my brother, Dr. Larry DeRee have put out multiple records. He had put out multiple records. And yeah, so if y'all here for the record, press 1. If you want to hear Wiley on a song record, press 1. Give me 1 second. If you want to hear Wiley on a record, press 1. If you want to hear Wiley on a record, press 1. If you want to hear Wiley on a record, press 1. If you want to hear a record from me, press 1. Okay. Oh, people want to hear a record. Oh, they want to hear a record. Okay. They want to hear a record. Come through. They want to hear a record. They in the chat. They want to hear a record. Oh man. Oh, y'all definitely pressing one. Thank y'all so very much. It's an honor and a privilege that y'all want to hear a record. And I'm definitely gonna sing in my purple suit, put my shades on and be like, okay, I got me some shades, put it on. Got a lot of things. Oh, I can't see nothing with these shades on. Let me take these shades. Now, I will be taking some shades to Vegas because it's real sunny in Vegas. Okay, do a song with another YouTuber. Really? Really? Do a song with another YouTuber. With my purple suit on. Do a song with another YouTuber. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got a lot of subjects that we're going to get into in the chat, and a lot of subjects that we're going to get here in the chat. And our first subject is Kim Kardashian and Pete have broke up after 9 months of dating Pete Davidson. Following 9 months of dating, according to People magazine, they're saying that Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson's romance is over. The duo, who first romantically linked in October 2021, ended their relationship this week, a source tell People. Part of the reason they split was because of their busy schedules. An insider said both travel all the time. It was hard. E! News was the first to report the news of the Kardashians' 41 and Davidson's split. Representatives for both sides did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. Kardashian, the Saturday Night Live comedian, 28, shared an on-kiss kiss for a sketch doing a Skims SNL hosting debut on October 9th, 2021. Kardashian later recalled the moment on Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast, April 22, when we kissed. I was just like, it was a stage kiss, but it was still like a little zing. It wasn't anything like a super crazy feeling. I was just like, Then I was like, wow, I really haven't kissed anyone else in 10 years. So maybe I'm just like being stupid and just nothing. And it's just like, it's just a stage kiss, she said at the time. The duo did make headlines when they were spotted holding hands on a roller coaster in California back in October 2021. I'm super excited. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This relationship, I knew it wasn't going to work, but I heard word on the street that Pete Davidson got a big old Polish. Ooh, that's what I heard. I heard word on the street that Pete Davidson is packing. That's what I heard. Word on the street is that he's packing down there. So I don't know, and it could be the schedule. I don't think it was the sex life. I think that was good. I just think their schedules wasn't hitting up to the point. And then also, you got to understand, she was with Kanye for about 10 years. She was with Kanye for about 10 years. Understanding that when you're with Kanye West for 10 years, it's when you bring a new guy, it takes time to build that up. So this is her time. So you see her with Pete Davidson, you're going to see her with somebody else. You're going to probably see her with a black basketball player. Something, because the Kardashians, they do well by picking men that got good genetics, good in basketball, good singers, good rappers. It's because usually their kids, that next generation, probably going to be into music. But again, I'm super excited that they broke up. Because maybe Kim Kardashian can focus on the right guy. Maybe, they have a good schedule, because it's kind of hard having a long distance relationship. I tried the long distance relationship and I couldn't do it. Like me and this girl, we've been talking for a while, and but it ain't gonna go nowhere. We talk on the phone, but our conversation is kind of limited because she lives in Chicago. I live here in Dallas. So it's kind of hard to relate. Now, when I'm in Chicago, the chemistry is great. But when I'm not in Chicago, it's like the communication is just not there. It's kind of hard. Like, how was your day and stuff like that. I don't know what you're doing in Chicago. You don't know what I'm doing here in Texas. So it's like a totally different thing. But it's kind of hard when you're having a long distance relationship. Thank you to the new Thank you to the new member in the house. But yeah, it's kind of hard having that long distance relationship, and because you it's hard to build chemistry. Now I talked to our caller and text, but it's kind of hard when you in one place, I'm in another place. So long distance relationship just doesn't work for me at all. Like I need my mate need to be where I'm at. So in order for it to work, right? In order for it to work. Of course, I'm not gonna post our pictures on the internet and post the information because you know what? Some of y'all are very mean and surely. Y'all are mean and surely. And if I were to post her picture and post us hanging out, I could just imagine some of the nasty comments that people would leave under her post. You know why you got it? Why you can't get a man that just like women only? He's confused. That's why I don't post her information. I don't post a picture of her. I can talk about her, but not post her picture because I already know y'all are me and Shirley. Yeah. y'all, y'all are y'all y'all are mean and Shirley. So if I were to post, y'all are me and Shirley. So I'm not gonna post her picture because I already know. Yeah, y'all not gonna know, but I can call her and see how she doing and everything like that. Let me see if I can call and see how was her day. Let me see. Let me call her and see how was her day. Oh, she ain't answer. Okay. Okay, she ain't answer. She ain't answer. My bad. I can't bring her on. But yeah, so that's what it is. So I don't want y'all to be mean and Shirley to her because I already know how it is. So that's why I keep that on the down low. All right. Okay. Now, if I said the wrong, if I if I if I said the word wrong, then y'all can call in. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh man, I'm high. Oh no, I'm not high. I'm not high. I'm not high. I'm just high off of excitement. All right. Let's go to another topic here. Give me a second here. R. Kelly. I don't see nothing. Hey, Buddha Buddha Dado Baya. Oh, I love it's just like every time I remember back in 2009, it was a girl I really, really liked. And I always wanted to be like I always wanted to be a singer. And so R. Kelly was an amazing singer. So it was this girl I really, really liked. And I used to sing all the like R. Kelly records and stuff like that. I'm not gonna break it down now because of course he's in prison. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I was singing to this woman that I liked and I was singing an R. Kelly record because now if you say R. Kelly, people are mad now. But I'm from Chicago. Any Chicago people in the house, we love us some R. Kelly. I don't care what y'all talking about. We still rock with us some R. Kelly. He's still a good artist. I don't care what y'all say. He's one of the best R&B artists out, one of the best songwriters out today. He will go down in history as one of the best. Now, what he did in his personal life for taking that underage yoni and all of that was wrong. It was wrong to be with people under the age of consent. It is wrong to be with young girls. You need to be with adults. We were grown women, but it does not take away what he had accomplished musically. Come on, somebody. He had accomplished musically. I could put on an R. Kelly song right now and we could be getting out here bumping and grabbing. You know what I'm going to do on stage here? We're going to do an after show and we're going to play some R. Kelly music after the Wiley Show on YouTube. We're going to do a whole after show over there on station here and we're going to do an R. Kelly mix to show y'all the talent. Now, he's a no good brother for what he did in his personal life, but I know how to do what some of y'all struggle with. I know how to separate the man from the art. I know how to separate the man from the music. I know how to separate the man from the number one hits. I know how to separate the two, right? R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly, the man is wrong. He deserved to be in prison. But the reason why I brought him up is because they want to take away his commissary of the $20,000 he had in his commissary. They want to take that away and put it towards his fees that he had to pay, court fees that he had to pay, and fines that he had to pay. I think that's kind of wrong. Why are you going after the man commissary? That's how you buy your Doritos, your chips, and your oodles and noodles, and that, you know what I'm saying? Your sneaker bars. And I'm hearing that they only left the man $500 in the commissary account. I don't think you should be coming in my commissary account, because that's how you buy your Doritos and your soap and honey buns. That's what you get it all for, right? I remember I was in jail. Give me a second here. I remember I was in jail. Somebody said when Wiley was in jail. Somebody typed that in the chat. When Wiley was in jail. Type that in the chat. When Wiley was in jail. Okay. So I remember I was locked up. I had got locked up because of the library situation, property damage. I went in there and I destroyed the window, knocked over the books, and I left the library butt naked. Was all top of cars. It was a hot mess. And so they put a warrant out a month later from my arrest, and I was arrested because of that. And so I went to the Dallas. First of all, I went to Carrollton Jail, which Carrollton Jail is pretty nice, by the way. And then I was transferred to the Dallas County Jail. And so I was in a Dallas County Jail. And so when I was there, I was crying, I was hurt and stuff like that. But then I stopped crying because I saw all those amazing, sexy men that was walking up, and I got excited. But anyway, they put me in a mental ward. I was in a mental ward, and then the next day, my friend he bailed me out of jail. He bailed me out of jail, and once he bailed me out, I went to the cell that you about to go home. You about to get processed out of jail and going home. And one of the guys, he said, "Do you want a sneaker bar?" I said, "No, I don't need no sneaker bar. I don't need no sneaker bar." Which, you know, he offered me a sneaker bar, and I refused the sneaker bar because I didn't know if he thought he was gonna get some of my cake. I don't know if he thought he was going to get some of my cake. And y'all know I ain't talking about the cake that you put in the oven. I'm talking about the cake that's behind on your body. And he thought he was going to get some of this donk. And he offered me a sneaker bar. And I refused that sneaker bar. It ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to eat that sneaker bar, because he probably thought he was going to get a piece of this boutain. No. So he definitely offered me a sneaker bar. So I didn't bust it a while because I wasn't hungry for a sneaker bar. I was just ready to go home. But shout out to Dallas County Jail. Shout out to the correctional officers. They treated me with respect and love. Shout out to all the sexy men that was up in there. So good. I mean, wow. I had to stop crying because let me do a little story time. I was in the job, I was crying like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be raped. I don't want to be gang raped. I don't want to be this. And it somehow had to flash in my mind like, oh, I like men. So this wouldn't be like a problem. So why is I'm scared? So I just so happened to stop crying. Like one of the voices said, but bro, you like men. So this ain't going to be a problem. So I literally stopped crying. And then I started looking at all them good looking men. So about 2 or 3, I want to, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Because one of the voices, they had to remind me that, you know what I'm saying, that I like men. He had to remind me. So I stopped crying because at first I was crying, oh my gosh, they're gonna gang rape me, they're gonna do this to me, they're gonna do that to me. And then I stopped crying, and then all I see is good looking men with tattoos, tears on their face. I mean, good looking men. Man, good looking man. Okay. Oh man, it was good looking. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh man, I like the thugs, man. I love the thugs. The thugs. That's what I like. Anyway, so okay. I do. There's nothing wrong with thugs. What's the problem? What's the problem with thugs? I love thugs. Especially like the thugs that's aggravated assault, robbery, running from the cops. They pants hanging down. They smelling like weed and black and mouths. You know what I'm saying? I love the thugs, like that to me. And I have people that listen. I love the thugs, and I now don't feel bad for like women that fall for thugs because I fall for thugs too. You know what I'm saying? Thugs that take your car, mess up your car. Thugs that don't forget to pick you up from work. You know what I'm saying? Thugs. You know what I'm saying? Eat all your food and don't put no food in the refrigerator. Thugs that that be they in your house smoking up your weed, playing the PlayStation. For I love the thugs. So I don't I love thugs. That's still like that is a temptation for me. I'm okay if I don't see a thug. You know what I'm saying? So, but I told this one woman that I was with, I'm saying, I'm good with you as long as I don't run into no thugs. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I love the thugs, mess up your credit, mess up your car. I love toxic relationships. Let's be clear. Like Blueface in that relationship he with, I love that. Where we rustling around, we tussling around in there. You push me, you hit me in my face a little bit, you punch me in my jaw. I love that toxic relationship. You kind of slap me around, you handle me rough, you cussing me out in public. I love that type of stuff. I love that type of relationship. I love the type of thugs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I love that. I do. I have to admit it. What thing do my therapists have to say? Tell the truth. I like that. When I just wake up in the morning, he just punched me in my nose. I like it. That'll make me I love it. I kind of like that. And then we just have raunchy, just munchy, passionate, just get it in sex, at the end. But I like it. You just pow, hit me right in the eye. That's what I like. I like it. Just I'm just telling you about fantasies. Is that a problem? I'm just saying, I like the thugs. Do we got any thug lovers in the house? Anybody that like the thugs? Anybody in here like the thugs? Okay. I love the thugs, okay? But it's just something I really like it. You know what I'm saying? Calling me out my name, calling me B's, calling me MFers, calling me dumb. I like toxic relationships. I've always, especially when it comes to men, now, when it comes to women, let me tell you the type of women I like, okay? I like the women that be cussing me out because we argue. That's why I like going back and forth with Malago Grams, because I love when she just cusses me out. I love that. I love the top. It's just that is like a turn on. Well, we just wrestling out in the street. We rushing out in the parking lot. You call the cops. I go to jail for a couple of nights. I come back. We make love. You know what I'm saying? I do. I like that. I have to admit, that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it when you like okay, I don't like women that just like missionary style. I like it when you like to get hit. Come on, somebody. I like it when you want, what I'm saying, like it rough. You like to get hit from the back. You know what I'm saying? I like to get a little choked up. I like to talk to you nasty, cuss you out, call you dumb bees and all that. That's what I like. I'm just telling you what I like. What I like. I don't like it when we got, what I'm saying, just a little missionary style. I like it rough, on the train, on the balcony getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's what I like. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Okay. Anyway. Woo! I just had to get that out. Okay. Now for the Karens, it's different. Like when I'm into my Karen vibe, I want them to be submissive. Like they cleaning after me. You know what I'm saying? They massaging my feet. Like with the Karen's different. But with black women, I like the toxic relationship. I told you to call me, and you supposed to pick up that phone and call me, and blah blah. We cuss each other out like I'm expecting women to bust out my windows, flatten my tires. You know what I'm saying? That toxic relationship and all that. And we just argue, we fuss, the police come, she go to jail for a couple of nights, I go to jail for a couple of nights, and then we just make up, we just have mad passionate love making. Boom, boom, bam. That's what I love. I'm being honest. What's the problem? What's the problem? I'm just telling you what I like. I'm being real. This is what I like. What's the problem? Okay. Anyway, let's move on. I don't know how we got to do this R. Kelly stuff. This is really, 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 really. Yes, you want that blue face, Christine? Yes, I do. I do. I love it. I'm with them 1,000%. Okay. They said so. You this is why you know you sound dehydrated, like not drinking straight, while you have a different personality every day. Every day, you are bipolar. You have multiple personalities. That's what I like. What's the problem? Sounds toxic and try up to furniture and cars carrying on. That's what I like. Like, I would love to have a relationship. Like, I'm live on YouTube, right? Give me a second. Let me drink. I'm live on YouTube. And so I would love to have a woman over and she cussed me out. I told you, you need to stop going live. You never tell me like that. What about us? And then we just cussing each other. Sit your dumb egg down. You know I'm live. And make sure you get in that kitchen and fry my chicken. Like, we just sitting just arguing down. We just cussing each other out and stuff like that. And then, you know, it's real bad. She, you know, she throw my laptop to the side and just throw my lights down. We just argue really bad. And then after that, we just get in the bedroom and do our business and have a good time. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't know why I like that, but I do. I like it. You know, so I'm definitely gonna have to talk to my therapist to see why do I like that. But that's what I like. Okay, is that a problem? All right, that's what I like. Now, do we got anybody that like that? I just love to talk. I love toxic relationships. I do. I appreciate toxic relationships. So I probably do need to go to therapy and talk about that and stuff like that. But that's what I like. I thought it would be over in my 30s, but it's not over because it's not over. It's not over. Let's go to the next topic. Okay. We talked about R. Kelly. Here we go. Another toxic relationship. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson expecting their baby from their surrogate. Oh, they just had a baby. Is it a baby boy or girl? Let me see. Was it a baby boy or was it a girl? Give me a second here. Congratulations. Their second child. The two have welcomed their second child together via the surrogate. Rep concern confirmed that the two recently had a baby boy. Excuse me. Nearly a month after the on and off again, confirmed. All right, so this is great. A lot of people was like, why would she have a boy by him? But listen, the Kardashians and their whole purpose is to have children with good genetics, like basketball players, rappers. They never, I never see them with a dude with no clout. They always got people with clout, with profession. Our good black men. That's who they want, and that's what they have. So you look at Kim Kardashian chose Kanye, Khloe she chose Tristan Thomas, and the rest of them chose like rappers, and then the other one is with the other rapper that pretty much getting canceled right now for he had a whole situation. He had literally a whole situation at an event where people stampede each other. So I think they love the good-looking men for good genetics so their children could be rappers and singers and all of that. That's why they have that Travis Scott, you know, the rappers, the singers, it's all that. That's who they have. That's who they get. That's who they want to have babies by. So she don't care if he cheat. She don't care. She used him just to have babies, and they use their babies as accessories. They use their baby. Oh, look at this. Their own children. They're gonna have reality shows. They're gonna be selling children books, children book bags, children design. They're gonna be using their kids to be into the business. So that's what it is. You know, even though Tristan Thompson he cheats, but it's okay. This is the agreement. As long as you giving me the seed, so I can have a child, or the sir can have a child. That's the relationship that we definitely are going to be in. So I think that's what they believe in. Now, We'll see how them children are going to turn out in the next 10 or 20 years. Okay. There y'all go. All right. Now we're back talking about Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie. Oh my God. Ain't my stuff good enough? Good enough, baby. Ain't my stuff good enough? Good enough to you, baby. Miss Robbie is suing the YouTuber by the name of, I want to make sure we get her name right because we called into her show. Okay. Give me a second because we had called into a show. I want to say special shout out to the producers because you all was there when we called in and we was over there with Philly Phil show and we called in and we want to definitely give a special shout out to her because we was over there calling into her show. It was awesome. It was great and stuff like that. But Miss Robbie is suing Philly Phil for in a civil lawsuit. Now, a couple of people was in there and they was talking about Miss Robbie does not have a case. Miss Robbie does not have a case. And I respectfully disagree. Miss Robbie can prove harassment. Miss Robbie can prove probably people wasn't coming to her restaurant like that after the video was leaked. She can prove harassment text messages probably. She can prove that she went to her doctor had to increase her antidepressant meds or her anxiety meds. It's a way that you can prove some type of harm to your reputation. But because of the success of Cardi B and the success of that lawsuit, now people can use now they're really using it and say, hey, if these YouTube do this, I'm suing them. So they suing them. And so a lot of people was like, you didn't do nothing wrong, but they failed to mention that when the caller called in, this is what I want y'all to hear. When the caller called into the show and spewed what she spewed, it put Philly Phil in hot water because it was spilled onto her show. And that episode is still available right now for you can go listen to it. It's still available for you can go listen to it. Now she's suing the old lady that called in and that's in her 70s. I think her Shanice, I think it's Shanice Cody. I believe that's the name is. I don't, you can read the article. And she's suing Philly Phil. And the reason why I think she's suing both of them is because it was on Philly Phil's show. That lady could have called into the Wiley Show and it would have went viral. And she would have sued not only the person that called in, she also would have sued Wiley. Now, the name of that video, because we shared it, and y'all keep asking me what's the name of it. The name of the video that we shared is Tim Norman's daddy, best friend, wife, Tim Norman, best friend's wife calls in, something like that, and you can definitely get the full gist of it. And we talked about it earlier today. But when people call in, they're just going to call in. Now, when you have a live show, this including myself, when you have a live show and you open up the phone lines, I have no control of what that person say. Now, it's a caller that called in and they wanted to spill some tea. And they said, well, I want to say this about such, I can cut it off. I can either allow it or cut it off. But if I allow it, then I must be able to allow the consequences that's going to come in a lawsuit, maybe, right? You have to be very careful when you open up the lines. You have no control. We don't have a 5-second or a 6-second delay. It's live. It's live. It's a live show. So, and especially if you keep the video up, let's say, for instance, somebody call in and say, Wiley, I know something about Nicki Minaj. And I was raised with Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj, she does this and she got this. And they go and they get 20 million views. If Nicki Minaj want to be petty and sue the person, she's going to also sue me. Not only the person that said it, she's also going to sue me. Thank you, Darlene, for the super sticker of $5. Thank you so much. So if you get on here saying that, or if somebody get on here and start talking about Cardi B and all of this, and they get about 300 million views, who you think you're going to sue? They're not only going to sue the person that said it, but they also going to sue me. Now, how I handle it is totally different things, right? That's just how it's going to be. So if you that type of person that get into this type of situation, you must be willing to deal with the legal consequences. And people talk about why you getting sued, and then people was giving advice. I'm like, I kept telling Philly Phil, I said, listen, make sure you go consult with an attorney. Don't be listening to these non-lawyers. Don't even listen to me. But the best advice I can get you is consult to a lawyer. Go consult to a lawyer. Go consult to a lawyer. So R. Kelly can sue. He can sue. Yes, he can sue Lifetime. If he wanted to, he can sue Lifetime. You can, and if the courts approve and you go through the right protocols, you can sue. Now, would you win? That's up to the courts. Just because Ms. Robbie sued Philly Phil doesn't mean that Ms. Robbie's going to win. You have to prove your case in this United States of America. All right. And also, too, I send my condolences to the families that lost their life. It was a bad, terrible accident that happened. It was all over social media. People have lost their life. I'm sending my condolences to the families that lost their life. And I think the driver was a nurse. And I believe they said she was driving drunk. So I'm sending my condolences. I don't know where it happened at. If y'all know where it happened at, post in the chat. I'm definitely sending my prayers, and I'm definitely praying for the family for that. And I definitely am sending I'm definitely sending my prayers to finally what happened. I'm definitely are praying for the family in California. Thank you for all the families that lost their life. I'm definitely sending my condolences to that happened in California. Somebody was driving, ran through the intersection, crashed into a person, a car went up in flames. People lost their life. Couple people have lost their life, and she killed 6 people. So I'm definitely sending my condolences. Now back to Miss Robbie. I'm telling y'all, Miss Robbie got money. So she got the money and she got the time to sue. Now, when I open up these phone lines, I have no control what a person will say. I have no control what a person will say. It's up to me to allow it or don't allow it. I remember it was a caller that called into a show, and they were saying so much nasty stuff about Tasha K. They were saying so much nasty stuff about her husband. They were saying nasty stuff about her children, and the person allowed it. Then the person went on another show and said he was hired by 2 YouTubers to defame Tasha K. Do y'all remember that? And then Tasha K said she's going to sue the 2 YouTubers, but it never came out that she sued them. But what I'm saying is, you have to be careful on who you allow on your show, because when you open up their phone lines, you got to be willing to deal with the consequences that come after it. If a person want to be petty and sue you, they definitely going to do that, and they definitely can sue you. Now, we got anybody in St. Louis that want to call in. If y'all think that was right, or if y'all think that it was wrong, y'all are more than welcome to call in. We're going to open up these phone lines. Yeah, because I really wanted to take my weekend off, but I might come live on the weekend because I told y'all nonstop. So if I got content, I'll come on the weekend. So I'm going to open up the phone line. So if you want to be petty, definitely sue you. Now, I like Philly Phil. I think she have a mixed crowd, kind of like a 40 plus and up, 45 and up crowd, which is a great crowd, because that crowd going to call in, that crowd going to donate, they're going to book flights, hotels, they're going to support you. So that's a good crowd to have. We have that crowd as well. We have young people, and we got that 40 and up crowd. Good crowd to have. And so I called in to show love, and we shared the show. And she thanked us. We shared the show, and we love her and stuff like that. I know she said she wanted to learn how to do the call-ins, and so I text her or email and tell her how she can do that. Because I remember when I used to do the Bluetooth with the Bluetooth speaker, I remember that I used to do that in my earlier days, but we upgraded. No. Somebody type in upgrade. We upgrade, and we got the headphones. Another YouTuber said our headphones don't work, but clearly it is connected. It does. It does work. Okay. The headphones does work. And it's connected. Now we got the phone lines open up.
Your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 38 seconds.
Okay. We got the phone. They say it's his headphone. How you know? You got to be high on cocaine and crack and heroin and all and PCP and pills. How you know my headphones not connected? Get up out of here with that. When that person said that, I said I know they high on every drug that exists. Take a drug test. I know they high off the booty bump. It's like how the world you know my
Your
headphones
show will
not
go
connected?
live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, 646-716-8847. That is the number. We got anybody in St. Louis or from Sweetie Pies that want to call in and speak on it. This is your time. This is your time. The producer's time. The Wiley Show supporters. It's time for y'all to call in. 3112. Caller, you on air.
Hey Wiley, how are you?
Doing good.
I wanted to know what's going on with Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson because I just tuned in and I don't know if you talked about it yet.
No,
I'm
Kim
kind of
Kardashian.
curious of what's going on.
They broke up. And they broke up. It was long-term relationship. They broke up. As I heard that it was just a PR relationship. It wasn't real. It looked like a very awkward. Pete looked like he stank. But anyway, they broke up after 9 months. And according to the official reports, they broke up because they were having a long-distance relationship. So, and they couldn't deal with the long distance anymore.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's the time that I'm actually hearing about it. I clicked into the show and I'm just finding out about it from you. So I'm just kind of curious about that.
Yeah.
And also, I don't want to be a bugaboo because you already know who I am. But tell your moderators that this is your channel and there's only one moderator in here.
But you're not blocked. Every time you keep saying you keep saying that you blocked, but you're not blocked. I see your comment.
Yeah, but I was timed out for no reason at all when I'm just in here enjoying the show.
Okay, I have to find. Okay, I had to find out who did that and stuff like that. I would definitely find out and resolve that. But yeah, I did see your comment. Okay.
Stay in her place, stay in her lane because this is your platform.
Okay.
That's all I have to say. Thank you, Wiley.
All right, bye-bye. Gosh. All right, see you later. What? I don't know what be going down in the chat. I be trying to make sure I blow my nose and listen to callers. So, all right, we definitely have to resolve that. Okay. 3376 caller, you on air.
Every time I call Ian Wiley, it's so much fun. I just want to talk about Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
I don't think it was a PR. I think she was just, in the mood, and she was in the mood with somebody who had something that was equal to Kanye, and who could help her transform into the white girl she wanted to go back to. So it was a good look for her, not for him. I don't know, but it is what it is. Wiley, don't be out here telling people you want a toxic relationship. You need a wholesome, relaxed.
I mean, what I'm saying is what I like. I'm attracted to that. I need to go to therapy about that, right? Because it's I'm just being honest. That turns me on, especially when Malago when she go live and Wiley he blah 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 that B blah blah blah. That I instantly get turned on. I don't know why I get turned. I don't know why I get turned on by that. I'm gonna have to talk to my therapist. Once I get enough coins, I'm gonna talk to my therapist. We're gonna have to work that out in therapy. But I am attracted to toxic relationships. I am. That's the urge that I have. I have to work. Like we at the club. She throw a drink and put it in my face, and we just touring around the club. I'm gonna take me an Uber. I don't need your blah 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 blah. And we fight out there in the club.
No. I feel like
I
feel like you're trolling us. No.
Okay. You said no to the toxic relationship.
Come on, producer. Rebuke it. No, but if you really are looking for a therapist, there are some free resources in Dallas. You just gotta look them up.
Okay.
But as for this Robbie situation, I understand you're talking. I understand the point. She said she did hire a lawyer when she got off work. That's why she took so long to go live. So she does have a lawyer. I just think that old lady who was spilling the tea was spilling true tea, because when it's way too good to be true, the girls be mad. And I said, Miss Robbie at 82 is really out here like suing somebody. And I know you said you used to watch the show, Wiley. I used to watch it too. She never was drinking her, saying that their restaurants really wasn't producing like they were supposed to, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The
Hello?
woman named
Okay.
Hello?
I can hear you now. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's just the fact that lady was spilling true tea, and she actually name dropped like locations and like real people's names. I
She
think
did.
that's really what it is.
And that's what and you gotta say it's not just Miss Robbie. She got her sisters in her ear, she got her advisors in her ear, and maybe her sisters probably pressed her. You need to sue her and shut that down, because that lady was spilling a lot of tea. Because I listened to it like twice, and that lady was spilling a lot, and I'm gonna listen to it again just because it was good commentary.
No, because two of the things I looked up was actually a place in St. Louis, and I said, "Wow, this lady didn't even lie." So I'm here for it. And as for R. Kelly, they claiming he's about to sue and get a retrial or something like that. So, and that he's really innocent. I don't know about that, but it is what it is. I'm here for the mess. I'm gonna get off the line so I can let the Voice of New York call and the rest of them, because I'm gonna be asking them food.
Okay.
Get down back in the chat with the producers.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, Couture Bay. Oh man.
All right.
Bye-bye. Okay. The number is 646-716-8447. 2494. Call you on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to hit every point almost. The first thing, the Kim Kardashian thing, the reason that she was with Pete Davidson is because Kim is a media whore and she wants attention. And I knew the relationship was over with Pete when she started going out with Northwest, and she started getting so much attention with her and Northwest. She didn't need Pete anymore. So that's why that's done, because she got her little child, to get her some attention on that. The next thing, what is this? Oh, Kim. Okay. The Kardashians, this is what they do. Black men and black people are a fetish to them. That's what they are, a fetish. They want all these little black kids so then they can capitalize off of them being biracial with brand deals. I mean, it's just another way for them to get money. I mean, it's just ridiculous what these people do. I just don't understand.
And black men have always been used as a fetish for a lot of people, even back in slavery. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Black men have been used for that way too. Yeah, they love them some black men.
And they want all their the ones that are with the black men. They want all their babies by the black man, because they're gonna capitalize this, because they really got rich off of emulating black women.
Facts.
Altering bodies to look like black women. Facts. And then trying to act in a way when it was beneficial for them. But then it got to the point now where I think, okay, it was a fetish. Now we're over it. Now we want to be white girls again, And then so she went and got the Pete Davidson or whatever, because again, Kim wants to stay in the eye of the media. The moment she went out with Northwest and she got so much attention, I mean, everybody was talking about Northwest. She was like, oh my God, I don't need Pete anymore. I got Northwest here. So she dropped Pete. As for R. Kelly, I kind of feel bad for R. Kelly. I can empathize with R. Kelly because I know his situation, and not saying that I condone anything that R. Kelly did. But one of the problems that I have with this R. Kelly situation is a lot of these people that were involved in this situation, the parents were basically, allowing their kids R. Kelly involved in this situation. The parents were basically.
There we go. I'm sorry.
Wiley.
Yeah, I'm here. I accidentally pressed something. Go ahead.
The parents were allowing them, their kids to be with R. Kelly. They were dropping their kids off in some instances, as long as they were getting paid. The moment the money dried up, then all of a sudden everybody wants to scream, oh, he's been keeping me in the dungeon. And these young ladies were going out, getting their hair done. They were shopping, all this stuff. They weren't captive. Their parents were allowing this. But yet R. Kelly is in prison, but the parents are not in prison. And I have a problem with that. Also, I don't care what anybody says. I will forever listen to R. Kelly's music. R. Kelly is one of the geniuses in the music industry, and I will forever listen to his music. I can separate the man from what he did from the artist, his art. And his art is separate and shouldn't be tainted because of what he did. Because there's a lot of people in the past that have done a lot of things. Okay, let me see. The last thing on my list. Oh, Wiley. So this is what you do. You like white women to be your maid. You want white women to be your maid, and you want the black women to be the prison guard for you. So I think you have a fetish too.
I do. I'm not. I have fetish. I have it, and that's why I love what I love.
That's a fetish.
There's a fetish, like, and it's a lot of women that's in toxic relationships, and they like a fetish too. They just want to admit it. There's a lot of women in the chat that's in toxic relationship.
Exactly. That's why they keep choosing the same type of man. Whenever you have a woman or a man that's choosing the same type of person, I mean, they have to like it, because if you didn't like it, you wouldn't keep choosing these type of people. And once you saw the signs that this person, was that type of person, then you would end it. So I think that's a fetish. People say people get into abusive relationships. I think people get into the relationship that they want to be in, the relationship that they have a fetish for. And yours is definitely a fetish. I don't think you need a therapist. I just think it's a fetish. It's a fetish for you. The last thing I want to say is Cardi B and Tasha K. Okay. I've been wanting to say this for a while. I think what they did to Tasha K was wrong. I think in some ways what Tasha K did to Cardi B was wrong. I think Tasha went a little bit too far. I think she should have, after it went so far, once she went to court and they say take the videos down, I think she just should have taken the videos down. This is the problem, but I still support Tasha K, and this is why I support Tasha K, because whether we realize it or not, they did this to a black woman, and it was done on purpose. There's no way what Tasha K did was worth $4 million. You could have awarded Cardi B some money for $4 million, Wiley. That's just too much damn money. That was not worth that. Another thing, one of the things is that Cardi B herself, this woman said herself that she drugged men. She went to motels with them. She drugged them and she would rob them. Okay, so if you say you go to hotels under pretenses of sex, and then you drug them and you rob, that means you're a prostitute, right? You're a prostitute. She was admitting that she was a prostitute. And then she stole from the men. She said she would drug them, or she would have a guy there to act like a transsexual, a trans person, to act like they were they had sex before. So this $4 million, I don't understand how they could possibly have awarded.
But Alex Jones, I think he got to pay $43 million in a defamation lawsuit. So
no, it's $50 million. He's $50 million.
$50 million. So what I'm saying is, it's up to the jury and the damages and the cause of it. Like, if you win, and it's hard to prove a defamation suit. So to get to that point, wow. But for me, I want to concur with Larry. $4 million, it is $4 million, but I think that I want to say what fucking Aniva said, and I agree. I think once she got a notice to take the video down, she should have took the video down once she got the notice. Now that we look at it now, right? I don't know what was her strategy. Now, unless she didn't got $60 million because of this, then maybe it's all worth it. So I don't know what's in her bank account. But she do have an app. But I know for me personally, if I were to get a letter and they say to Wiley, take the video down, or I'm a sue, and then my lawyer tell me to do the same thing, it's a possibility she can win, then I would take the video down.
Right. But even though she didn't down, That wasn't worth $4 million. I'm sorry. Cardi B this woman is she's trash. She's disgusting to me, and she leads our little black girls to think it's cute and cool to act like this woman and sound like this woman. And she'll not lead these little Hispanic girls. They're not following her. It's the black girls. And that's what I don't understand. This woman called black women roaches, a little black dead baby, a monkey. And these young people support her because I think it's the young people. How could you possibly support this woman?
Because it's clear, she is, a talented artist. She's a part of social media, and the young folks love her. Like anytime you put on a Cardi B, I asked my niece who she liked. She liked Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and she's only like 4 or 5 years old now. It's up to her mother what she listened to, but she said, "I like Cardi B. Okay. I like Nicki Minaj." Like the young people, this generation, they like them some Cardi B.
You know what? But I blame the parents then because
it's the parents.
Cousin,
no, my niece.
They should not.
They should not. They should not.
Definitely not listen to
but these parents today, these parents today are like 20. They're like 20, 21, 22. You can't tell these parents none today. Not digital. They let their kids do whatever. They let these kids be on their iPhones, iPads. You know what I'm saying? So these it's like the kids raising kids today.
And I'm a photographer, Wiley. So when I'm taking pictures, like it's a family or little kids, let me tell you about these little kids. Like it really blows my mind because I'm taking pictures of these little kids. These little kids they don't have attention spans at all. I'm in the studio taking pictures of them. Their parents have to have either the iPad or the smartphone. I mean, they're jumping all over the place. They can't be still. They can't focus. And I'm telling you, I did this one family and they had like 4 boys and all 4 boys were artistic, and that's different than a child that, has, that doesn't have an attention disorder. Because most of these people that I take pictures of, these kids, they don't have an attention disorder. I think this social media and these iPhones and this tablets have really stunted their ability to focus and to pay attention and follow directions because they can't do it.
I agree with you.
It's just sad. And I saw a study on 60 Minutes where they said that, these kids are watching these video games and these iPhones and stuff, and then it's stunting their learning ability.
That's true. So, but it's up to the parents. Like, you should make sure your parents, as a parent, you should make sure your child have a limit on how much time they spend on the internet or iPad and all of that, and say, here go a book. I want you to read 2 books this week and give me 2 book reports. It's up to the parents to bring back that old school type of teaching. But unfortunately, it's a lot of these parents that have not been taught how to be a parent, and they're just doing what they think is right. And they say, get on the iPad, get the phone. I'm gonna give you a phone, give you an iPad. I don't think a child 6, 7 years old should have an iPhone and iPad unless they're doing learning assignments and all of that. But just watching YouTube, listening to music, and playing video games, these parents, and I don't say nothing to my niece, to my brothers and sisters, because I know they're not gonna listen. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But I try to say to parents that, get a book, read a book. Like I tell my niece, she's very smart, but I think that she should get into gymnastics and channel that energy into other stuff other than the iPad and the iPhone.
Right. I tell them in my studio, I tell these parents, you know what? You need to take the phone. I said, because this is problematic. Your child can't even pay attention in the studio. What do you think is going to happen when they're at school? You need to work on that. But you know what the parents say to me? They say, you know what? It gets them out of my hair.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah, you're right about that.
It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks a lot, Wiley. I just want you to be careful out there with your fetish, because You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
a lot of
careful.
stuff going around, and the monkeypox, that's real.
It is very real. Thank you so very much for calling in.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank y'all. I want to hear from some callers. So if you haven't called in the Wiley Show, call in. The number is 646-716-8447. 2515, calling you on air.
Hi, Wiley. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
How you doing tonight?
Great.
I'm gonna make it quick so other callers can speak. First, with the Kim situation, that was a fake relationship from the start.
Oh, thanks.
Just to get attention, like everybody else said. Supposedly, she's been dating Van Jones this whole entire time from CNN.
I can agree. I've been broke that story that they've been smashing and stuff like that. You might as well.
So she's hiding out on the DL. And then for the Miss Robbie situation, it's just crazy to me how like she's still defending her son around the death of her grandson. Like, but she gets trying to sue a YouTuber from somebody saying something bad about her, but she's still trying to take up for her son. And supposedly, I think her son had a life insurance policy out on her too. So he's probably going to try to get her set up next.
Now, that was a rumor. I don't know if that was a fact, but that was a rumor that I heard out there allegedly that they were saying that he had a policy out on his mother. It's really, really sad because my thing is this. Obviously, whatever that lady said triggered her family, triggered her advisors to sue. And she's suing both of them. And she know who the person is because the person that called in didn't say her name. She didn't say my name is such. They put her, they actually know who the lady is and put her name in there in that article, her government name, as well as the YouTuber name as well has been in the complaint. Her government name has been put in there, Philly Fields as well. So obviously what that lady said probably had a lot of truth in there.
So I have one quick question. Do you think Tim knows something on Miss Robbie and that's why she's still taking up for him?
I don't think so. I just think Miss Robbie is like most of these parents. Their kids can't do no wrong. I've seen people, their sons have done so much wrong in the family, have molested a person, and they still take their son's side. Yeah, she's true. Part of that generation. You know what I'm saying? She's part of that generation where you just stick beside your family members, whether they do right or wrong. Stick beside them, and to death do your part.
I can understand. I can understand if he killed a stranger, but he set up your own grandson. That's family on family crime right there, and you still taking up for him.
Yeah, but unfortunately, she's part of that generation. It's very toxic. Yeah. We talking about toxic, but that generation where she's raised from, your son would do all type of stuff to the family, but you ain't gonna throw him on the bus because that's still your son, and you're gonna stick beside him. Like some of these husbands that been doing so wrong, you stick beside you choose your husband word before your daughter's side. So that she's part of that generation, which that cycle of abuse, that cycle of thinking need to be broken. But in her generation, you can't tell Miss Robbie nothing. You can't tell her that she ain't wrong or what she believe in.
That's true. Well, I'm not gonna hold you up. Your live earlier had me in tears, so I had to stay up to listen to you again tonight.
Did it have it in tears?
Yes, you have, yo. The callers have me in tears laughing. I like, yo, one of the best lives ever. Have a good night.
Thank you so very much. Okay. Bye-bye. 0235, caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey,
listen. I think that Kim was looking for some transition D, and I think that Pete was the perfect option because Kim was going to use Pete to taunt Kanye, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kim told her daughter to sit on Pete's lap. I wouldn't be surprised at all. We know how messy she is. But anyway, I think that Miss Robbie, I think that lady is telling the truth, to be honest with you. And the reason why is that they found out her name so quick. And it's obvious that Miss Robbie knows this lady, so there is some truth to what she is saying. And my thing is that, and this is why I told Miss Philly, why are you being held responsible for for somebody else's actions. It's just, I believe that she's completely innocent in it, and I think that Miss Robbie is just being petty. And my thing is that Miss Robbie, it's going to be hard to prove that her reputation was damaged, because her reputation was already damaged with that whole mess with the son and the nephew. And I know a lot of people felt some type of way about that. And that hurt her numbers, that hurt her restaurant. So I think that she might not have a case, to be honest with you, because her reputation was already damaged as far as I'm concerned.
And if Philly Phil don't act,
thank you.
And if Philly Phil don't show up to court, she can get a default judgment. Or if the lady don't show up, she can get a default judgment. So I think they both better get a lawyer and lawyer up and make sure they get a lawyer. Unfortunately, the callers can get you in a whole lot of hot water when you open up the phone lines. Like, wow, like it was a caller that was going to call in and say something about Philly Phil, and I cut it off. Now, I could have allowed that caller to call and say whatever they wanted to say, but I said, nope, it's something that's in your spirit ain't right. We're going to move on. The focus is Ms. Robbie in that lawsuit. That's definitely was our focus when it came into the situation. So, because if you allow somebody to call in and give their thoughts, and they call in, they say something that's so negative that, or that could be based on so much lies, then I could be liable for a lawsuit. It definitely can happen. Whether that person will win or lose, they still can file it.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
All right. Thank y'all so very much. Now, tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday. I think I got a couple of topics, so I need y'all help. What should we talk about tomorrow? Because I'm trying to do these videos nonstop. Text me, email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. You can add me on Twitter at Wiley Show and let me know what should I talk about for tomorrow. Because I know the news are kind of like slow on the weekend. So if you don't see me on the weekends, it's definitely not it. They said, is that Armand's intro? No, that's YouTube free. That's YouTube free. That's YouTube free music. Anybody can use this YouTube free music. So if you ever want to use that track, YouTube free use. I'm not the only YouTuber that use that. Yeah, he don't control that. Okay. Somebody said, I got 6 kids and I don't care what they do, even if they kill their own child spouse, I'm still going to ride for them. It's called unconditional love. No matter what, it's what mothers do, period. Okay. See, I don't have kids. So wow, that's a good point. Wow. 5347, calling on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
I haven't called in a while.
I know. Where you been?
No, where you been?
I've been here. I was looking. I was
missed out here in the YouTube street.
I've been out here doing all these videos. You haven't even. And I checked my mailbox. I ain't seen no check or no money order from you either.
You ain't seen no check or no money order, but you know I've been sending you some hot topics.
Yes, you've been sending me some hot topics. We thank you for the hot topics. So, what you want to say about Miss Robbie?
Yes. Okay, so since when did they jump from the cease and desist straight to I'm going to sue you?
You don't have to send a cease and desist. That's not a procedural order. That's just a tactic you could use before you sue. But you don't have to send out a cease and desist before you sue. You could just go and sue. So you don't have to and I'm not a lawyer. You don't have to say, well, let me send out a couple of 5 cease and desist letters. No, if you got the money, if you go on it, you can go and sue. Now, I don't know if she did not send. I don't know if she have not sent her a cease and desist. That's something that Philly Phil have not brought up or anything like that. I don't know. But what we do know that Ms. Robbie filed the lawsuit in St. Louis. The news picked it up. And I don't know if she's been served yet. If not, she's going to get served. I don't even know if she in the right jurisdiction because the lady that she's suing is in Arkansas. So I don't know if she got to sue her in a federal defamation suit. I really don't know because they're in a different state. So I'm going to keep you updated on this most definitely.
Yeah. Okay. My next question: what the lady, the caller, what she said about Miss Robbie? Do you think that it could possibly be true?
Of course.
The reason why?
Yeah.
She's so upset.
Absolutely. I think it could be.
Off.
It could be some truth in there. And it's yeah. I wouldn't put it past these people.
Because after your first live, when you broke it about Philly Phil about to be sued by Miss Robbie, I went and listened to it. I had to listen to it twice. That lady said, if I'm wrong, tell her sue me. Well, you got your wish. Now,
yeah, she did say that.
She got to prove she got to prove that what Miss Robbie has to prove that it was all a lie.
Well, my thing is, Ms. Robbie have to, and she can prove that if she have evidence, she can definitely prove that. We're gonna see how this is gonna play out. We don't know if it's gonna stand, if it's gonna get thrown out. We don't know, but it's really is a warning to YouTubers that you have to be very cautious on who you allow to call into your show. Because
but then, Wiley, that takes the fun out of YouTube.
It does. My thing, it really does. But when you have a popular show, this ain't like you got one person tuned into your show. It's just one person talking. You got that video hit with 200 and some odd thousand views. And so somebody personally sent it to Ms. Robbie. And Ms. Robbie heard and the video wasn't that long. And so Ms. Robbie heard it. I heard that her sister heard it, and they was pissed off, and they knew exactly who was on that phone. And so they got the lawyer to track down Philly Phil's name and got her government name. And they got the lady name that called in. They were pissed. I had got a text and said that Ms. Robbie heard the video, watched it with her sisters, and they was all pissed.
So they were pissed because it was true.
I'm not gonna say that part. I'm gonna just say that it was pissed.
Back to us talking about you, the fun of YouTube, us calling in and stuff. Then that means that you would have to, vet the callers. Or wait a minute before you say that, let me say this statement or something, because I learned tonight that allegedly does not work.
It does not. And I've learned that like 2.5 years ago, because I asked a lawyer, I said, does that protect? He said, nope, that does not protect. You can't get up on here and say, Miss such and such weighed 3,000 pounds allegedly, and she slept with hunky, alleged. Like that don't protect you from the lawsuit if it's lies. Mm-hmm. So it don't. It really don't. And I'm glad people understand that.
Okay. And the other day, Wiley, you said something that I really wanted to comment on. You were talking about that you cried, and I'm not gonna lie, I cried with you. You're not gonna cry along in my presence. I'm gonna cry with you. But you were saying that, you were hurting, and you have to now stop working. Mm-hmm. But look at the blessing. Now you got something that you can actually fall back on. How many other people can say that? And
that's
then
true.
You got an audience that's going to ride for you.
That to me is a blessing. A lot of people don't have that. I look at people that's in pain where they have to just work through the pain because they don't have nothing else to fall back on. They don't have anything else.
Or get disability. Don't forget that small disability check.
Or that disability, because I even applied for disability. I can share this now, and they denied me. We went through the entire process, got in front of the judge. We did everything. Denied. It is not
because a lot of them want you to get an attorney.
I got the attorney, and we still were denied, baby. I don't know how these people are getting disability now, but we tried. When I say we got the lawyer, we called with the judge, we filed an appeal, denied. So I don't know where I need to be. I don't know if I had to be in a wheelchair or in bound to a hospital bed to get it, but I did not get approved for it at all. Absolutely not. No. Denied.
Well, would you be able to get it and still? Would you be able to get it and still do YouTube video?
You have to tell them about the income, but some people still get it and don't tell them about the income. But you have to do that. But we tried to get it. Denied. Because I even stopped doing YouTube for a little while just to see if I could get approved for it. But denied. They denied it. We went through the whole process. Even this was like during the pandemic where I wasn't even working. Denied. They denied it. We went through the whole appeal.
Well,
they
must have knew.
And it must not be meant for me to be on it. You know what I'm saying? So
they're ramming the bush.
Yeah. So I was like, well, let me just go do YouTube. Now I said, here we go. Let's go live. But we tried. They were like, deny. We had got the lawyer. We did everything. It's a long, like they had got hospital records from my mental, from my leg, from all the hospitals I went to. We gave them so much, thousands of medical records that we went to their doctor, went to this other specialist, went to this doctor. It didn't work. I didn't share with my YouTube audience. I kept that private, but I can share with y'all now. They said denied. So that's what that was.
What? So that means from now on we can't call Jason athlete foot.
You can call Jason, but my thing is this: if you call an athlete foot and I don't like, listen. It's like if a person is petty and somebody call him Big Bird or something, and he lose income or he's getting harassment because of that. And if he's petty, he can sue. And then some people sue even if they know they're gonna lose. They'll still sue you for you can go bankrupt by getting lawyers. It's like people will use.
But Miss Robbie's her business started booming.
Wow.
Right after the pandemic, yeah. So I just.
Yeah, thank.
So that means you won't be able to call that other vlogger a crackhead.
Listen, I don't know if they do crack. They will have to. I ain't gonna say the YouTuber name that's on crack. It's pretty people that's on. They will have to take a drug test. But listen. This is gonna. It's gonna. That's funny. If that YouTuber want to sue me. Of course, we have to go in front of the judge. We're going in front of the judge and everything. I'll get my nice suit.
He won't be able to do that now.
He
won't be able to do that because that's gonna mess with his stash.
Yeah, because he would have to spend. The burden would be on him. He would have to spend the money, and then if he sue, then that makes me bigger because people are like, "Oh, you getting sued?" Then more people gonna follow me. It's gonna give me more followers if you do sue. He said at one point he was gonna sue me.
But a lot of people don't know that, like the makeup lady, Tantu, or whatever, the one that was going against James Charles, or she does makeup. She sued a lady on YouTube called Beyond the Crystal Ball, and that was right before that all popped off with Cardi B.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody said in the chat, yes, Wiley, I don't know why it's like that. My son denied as well, and he has hearing loss, ADHD, something else you said, leprosy. I'm saying it right. They still deny and said that's not enough to claim as a disability. They deny me. Now, when I was coming up, when I was a kid, I used to get SSI. I was approved for that. I don't know how my mom
give it to you quick.
Yeah, they gave me SSI, but I had got cut off of it. Once I turned 18, the rules changed to qualify for SSI or disability. The rules kind of changed, and so they cut me off. And then they allowed me to keep getting the checks until my appeal process. And then once I lost the appeal, I had to pay back Social Security $10,000 back. And then I went on to file bankruptcy, so they clear that debt. But yeah, it's not as easy it's not as easy to get disability. I don't know how people are doing it. I don't know what lawyer. If you got a good lawyer that can help me, send them an email. But I don't know. It's not easier. And then also too, with that too, I think that would have made me lazy being on disability as well, because I probably will not come on.
Wouldn't have.
Well, no, I wouldn't have. I'm still.
What is it? What is it? What they get? $7.95.
Because I used to get coming up. It used to be like $500 some, and I remember when they cut me off. I went and got me a job. I went to Chili's to get me a job. I just got me a job, and then I started doing Uber and Lyft. I just got me a job and stuff like that, because it really wasn't enough money to live off. Like, that was $500 something. That was back then. There's no way in the world I can live off $500 a month. How can I live off? My rent is more than that. So it ain't like, you're going to get $20,000 a month from disability. In order for you to survive on disability, you need to at least get about $5,000 to $6,000 a month off disability, probably more. And you're not going to get that off disability like that, because it's not enough to live off of.
5,000 or 6,000, you might as well go to work.
Right. Right. So yeah, I hear your point. Yeah.
And the next thing, one more thing. Okay. Since I don't like it that Tasha's having to flip houses and stuff.
Okay.
And the possibility of her having to pay Cardi B. So I just think it's best that we don't go back to the original plan and us sell fish plates.
Yes, I would definitely do it. But she told me don't sell the fish plate. I was gonna have me a table, sell the fish plates and stuff like that, and have a big thing for her. But she didn't want that. I said, let's do a GoFundMe. Let's do a telethon where we call in and people give donation. We say their name over the air. We say, okay, people, we need $14,000. Y'all call in right now. The 1-800 number right now. Blah, blah. She didn't want that either. So she got it.
Well, I have the socket pudding cake, the caramel cake, the German chocolate.
Oh yes.
And the butter pound cake. I got y'all, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we gonna sell those, and all donations go to Tasha K minus supplies.
I heard that. Thank you so very much for calling in.
All right. Well, I have enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.
Like always.
Thank you. I have enjoyed talking to you too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right.
Wiley.
Thank you. 3563. 3563.
Wiley, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It sounds like you in your car driving.
Oh shit! Hold on. I mean, my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, can you hear me better now?
I can hear you better now.
Okay, basically what I wanted to say was the people who keep saying the word allegedly protects the lady or the channel or the YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
Basically, the word allegedly, that only can be applied when to like the entirety of the statement. Meaning, like, I can't say allegedly, and I know that the entirety of the statement is trying to say or implicate that it is true. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And also, basically, also with the whole allegedly thing is that word has to be used if you in your heart or the person in their heart knows that what they're saying could possibly be untrue, then they would say allegedly. But if you're putting it out there like allegedly is true, then that doesn't work. You can't say, oh, well, such and such did this allegedly. No, if you're putting it out there as if it is a true statement, then allegedly does not stand up in court.
That's true.
And as far as with Miss Robbie, I don't know the whole thing about her or whatever, whether what she's saying is true, although I do think she is standing up for her son.
Because the lady accused Miss Robbie of being a murderer. She accused Miss Robbie of being a hoe. She accused Miss Robbie was sleeping with Ike Turner. Like, that was the lady. That's what the lady was saying on the YouTube. The YouTuber wasn't.
And that right there, if she doesn't have proof, she's considered a slanderous. The lady who said it. However, since the channel lady, whoever, I don't remember her name, but whatever the YouTube channel lady, basically, like, if she was totally innocent and really, really innocent in saying, I don't know if this is true or not, then that would have been fine. That was the first video. But the second video that I heard, came in the beginning, she said what you said was true.
Wow.
You remember that video?
Yes, I do remember hearing that.
Yeah, she basically said what the lady said was true. And it's like, unless that lady sent her some type of proof to prove that what she was saying was true, then yes, she can be held accountable of slandering Miss Robbie's name unless they have proof. But the thing is that if they have proof that proves that Miss Robbie was in on the murder and that Miss Robbie was in on all of that stuff, why wouldn't they not go to the police?
Yeah, that's true.
Why would you go to a blogger who can do nothing for you? And obviously the blogger, whoever her name is, I forget her name again, but she didn't go to the police and tell anything about this. She uploaded it to her YouTube channel and passed it off on the second video as if it was true from her own words. I'm not putting nothing into her mouth. She said what you said was true on that video. So I don't know, man. Like I just think that number one, I do think that YouTubers should be able to say exactly what they want to say. However, there's always going to be a line to where you don't cross it. Meaning like accusing somebody of being involved with a murder that's extreme. That's very, very extreme. And
the lady is Ms. Robbie.
Ms.
Robbie is in her 80s, so she can prove that maybe I went to my doctor, it messed up my arthritis, it messed up my anxiety. I mean, look at Cardi B when she sued Tasha. She had her psychiatrist or her therapist testify.
And see that's the part. Like I said, I'm all for YouTubers speaking their mind, but I don't think that the lady who had the channel, she didn't think that fully through, because that can easily be proven into court of law. If what she's saying is not true, you can easily prove that somebody calling me a murderer and saying that I was involved in my grandson's murder, that does so too much. I can easily prove that does trauma to me.
Yeah,
all you got to do is go to any type of psychiatrist or therapist.
Absolutely,
and sign off on it.
And they definitely would sign off of it. And it's really unfortunate. People thought that once Cardi B sued Tasha that it's going to change the game. No, people are still calling in, doing what they want to do, but you're going to be at risk of may get sued if that person got the time and the energy and the resources to do it.
Exactly, and that's the whole, and that's just my whole point, Lolly. Because like I said, I know a lot of callers are calling, and I understand it. Because like I said, I do enjoy the whole YouTube reporting of news and things like that. But it's like the law is the law. Like you got to put yourself in that shoes. They would have said Wiley, like let's say if somebody in your family was killed or murdered, and somebody who don't like you or who can't stand you or whatever said Wiley had something to do with it. I heard this through the streets. Even if what they're saying is not true, it could damage Wiley's character, and people could actually believe it to be true.
And because I've been in a situation that it was a YouTuber said I was a rapist, that I'm on a sex offender list, that I kidnapped people. They were saying a whole bunch of stuff, and I sent a cease and desist. I didn't lose anything, but what if somebody believed that and I lose a deal or I lose a situation and stuff like that because off that lie? And so I understand why people sue. I'm a YouTuber. I have it for both sides. I understand.
Even to add to that, Wiley, what you're saying, how do you know that didn't ruin a deal? How do you know
that's true.
Your phone didn't ring?
Absolutely.
Of that?
You're right.
Never really
You're right.
Honestly, know the full impact of it.
You really
until somebody actually say,
that's true.
I didn't give you this deal because of that.
That's true. That's true.
I just wanted to say that, Wiley. Like I said, I love your show, man, and I'm over here in Los Angeles, California, and
thank you.
I listen to you all the time, and I just think that it's just like I said, I'm all for the YouTubers. However, man, you just have to be honest and be real.
Yes.
Like if that was to say something about somebody who we really or in our own personal lives, because I do have family members who was accused of things, and it came out to be not true. But however, the word got out, so guess what? They still to this day walk around with that on their back.
Yeah.
Nothing they can do. So
that's true. Thank you so very. Thank you so very much for calling in. That's a good point. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. 0899, calling you on the air. 0899.
Hi, how are you?
I can hear you loud and clear. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Wiley. It's Queen Tosa. First of all, I wanted to say thank you for having me on and thank you for coming live. I wanted to know if you can put in a special prayer for me. I know you have prayer warriors in your chat. I'm just kind of, mental health. I changed my medicine and I kind of overdosed, so just keep me in prayer. But I do want to sound off on the topic. I feel like Miss Robbie is up in age. So with that YouTuber, I'm thinking like, are y'all trying to give this woman a heart attack? Because she already has enough on her plate and people are already judging her. And I don't think it's fair for people to tell a parent how to parent their child. If she wants to be there, let her be there. That's her child. Another thing is, what was the other topic? I'm sorry.
We talked about Kim Kardashian and Pete breaking up, and we also talked about R. Kelly.
Okay. I want to get on Pete and Kim. I knew that was not going to last. It was only for publicity. And I do kind of feel like they were interested in each other, but his crazy came out and, she said, well, if I'm going to deal with crazy, let me go back and deal with my husband, somebody that's off their marbles. So shout out to them for getting back together and being dysfunctional, and it works for them because they're making billions. R. Kelly, the $28,000, I feel like that should go to the survivors.
I agree.
That's just my opinion.
Thank you.
But that's all I had. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you so very much for calling in. Thank you so very much. It's a lot that I want to say, but I ain't gonna say it. We thank all the callers for calling in. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Thank y'all so very much for calling in. Definitely are going to pray for people that need prayer. Because I myself I've been diagnosed with bipolar, and I've been feeling much, much better. I go to my doctor in September. I regularly get checkup with my psychiatrist, and I know how that is. I have my good days. I have my, my not so good days, but I appreciate having a channel. And my advice to people that have that is to work with your counselors and your specialists to help you out. And I've been there. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. All right. I had some weary days. Hey, my shout. Oh, man. Woo, let me not sing that. Let me not sing that song. Yeah. Let me not do it. Oh, man. Let me not. I can't see that song. Put me. Oh, man. Can't do that. Yeah. But I have that. So I feel so much better now. My best advice for people, I always get advice, work out. For me, I'm changing things up on my diet. I broke it today because I was super hungry. Go out for a nice walk, work out in the gym. Erica Banks, she deleted her comment. She said she has anxiety. She said anytime that she's around people, anytime she's by herself, she's sad. But when she's around her friends, she okay. She deleted that tweet. And I said, I've dealt with that too. And she deleted her tweet. I should have screenshotted it, but I understand why she deleted it. 3563, how you doing? You live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
I'm calling back again. I forgot to say I wanted to comment on the Kim and Pete thing.
The who thing?
The Kim and Pete. Kim
okay, Kim and Pete.
Davidson.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, aha. I said it. It wasn't gonna last, and they called me negative. They said, "You ain't got nobody," but I'm married, and I do have somebody, but I could see it from a mile away that wasn't gonna last. It was nothing but publicity to spite Kanye West. And although I don't like Kanye West, that's the truth. You know?
All right. Thank you.
I didn't think it was gonna last. And not only that, Kim is in love with the black meat. That's a fact. And they want to deny it and say, "Oh, she wanted to go because she wanted to be like the other sister, the one that had the rocker guy. I forget, Khloe or Courtney or something like that. She had the rocker guy. Kim wanted to be like that, but it didn't work out like that. And I could tell because Pete is almost 15 years younger than her. You could tell that wasn't gonna work out. However, it was good for the publicity of it, though. So they didn't. Neither one of them, I don't think they lost. However, though, you can always look at a relationship, especially with celebrities. When they are still seeking fame, they are not ready to settle down. That's why if you look at most celebrity men who are faithful, they're not until they in 50s and 60s or 40s, 50s and 60s. You know, so I just wanted to add that my 2 cents to that, Wiley. That I was right, and I wasn't a hater. I was just speaking from what I seen. All right, man. You have a good night.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Somebody said they would love to fly me out to go to the case. I would love that. So maybe I'll do a GoFundMe because I would love to go to Tim Norman's trial. I may do a GoFundMe. What y'all think? Would y'all donate if I do a GoFundMe into the Cash App? Go down there, St. Louis, down there to St. Louis to the trial. I don't know if it's gonna be in St. Louis. We go there, we cover the case. Okay, bring our mic and woo, and just record, and just do that. Somebody said they'll donate, so we might have to do a GoFundMe for that. I'm gonna do a GoFundMe for that. 0899, call you on air.
Hi, Wiley. It's Quintos again. I have to call back in. When I called in earlier, I'm actually being serious about mental health. And I think a lot of people, they want to laugh and make fun of mental health. When people are actually reaching out, don't laugh. Actually, if you can't pray, then don't pray. But mental health is nothing to deal with. I accidentally overdosed on my meds.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just asking for prayer.
Yeah.
You know,
we definitely will pray. We definitely are going to pray for you.
Yeah, but I was just letting the people know that I wasn't playing. I was still in the chat.
But
respectfully, I wanted.
People. People gonna say what they gonna
say. But
I
wanted to come up here and, just respectfully just say that.
Okay.
And another thing is, Wiley, I think that you're a great guy.
Thank you.
And I don't have any problems with you. I don't know why people in the chat are trying to pit us against each other.
No, that's
just two black creators.
That's just a chat, though. It's like my chat is like the Showtime at the Apollo. They just be free of what they say. Thank you so much for calling back in, letting me know that. I hope you feel better. Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your mental health
no problem
story with us too, because it helps. It makes me more comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. My chat is just, y'all just. Why do my chat? I'm telling y'all. My chat, I'm telling y'all, this chat, you got to be prepared. I've seen some people come on here and they can't handle the Wiley Show chat. Okay, this chat, like it don't play. But when I call into other shows, I can call it to Milagro Graham's. I can call it to Milagro Graham's show. And baby, them comments and what the people say about me if I wasn't strong, I wouldn't be able to handle it. But when I call into that show, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments be up in there. They be tearing me up in them comments. When next time when Milagograms go live, I'm gonna call in and I'm gonna let y'all see the comments of what they say about Brother Wiley. Hey, I mean, they say the most ruthless stuff. Thank you, Darlene, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly M. Wiley, I'm cracking up right now, baby. They be saying all type of stuff in there, but I'm strong. Hot. Oh, I want to get up and shout. Hey, I want to get up and shout. Ooh, but I ain't got on no pants. I want to get up and shout. Hey! Woo! I wish I had a keyboard player. Man, okay. Let's see, who is this? 3563. Good. 3563.
I've had some good days. I've had some years to climb. But when I look around, when I think of His goodness and what He's done for me, when I think of His goodness and how He I'll shout Wiley all night. Come on, Wiley.
I'm just letting you go.
When I think of His goodness, you say you want to shout me. When I think
I want to that what you got. All right. All right.
But when I look around.
Yes. Thank you. All right. I want a real keyboard player. You call it with that foo-la-la. Angela sent a $50 super sticker. Thank you so very. I feel like it today. Ooh, if I had a keyboard player call in with the organ, man. Anonymous live on the air. Ma'am. Why do you do this? You a grown woman. Talk regular, ma'am. What? Are y'all playing with me? This is a grown woman playing on the phone like this. Grown player like this. She can't really cut up. Somebody said her kids must be asleep, so she can really cut up in Acapulco. Oh man. Woo! Oh man. I'm just like, like she like that lady, and I don't know if she have a problem or what, but sometimes she'll call in, hey Wiley, I'm just calling into the Wiley Show and see how you doing, and this is what, and then other time, like why does she do that? Like she don't call into no other show. I'll be listening to see if she just calling to the Wiley Show. She just calling to the Wiley Show. Like, I just don't understand that. Is I'm frozen? No, she's going to probably have her kids call in there. And then she have her kids call in to troll. She have her kids, they call in and troll me. They be calling in. I'm like, child, what? is going on? Why do you do this to me? And she probably a beautiful black woman. But she called in. Let's go to the phone lines. 5347.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Remember a minute ago you were saying that you didn't know how to get your disability check?
Yes, ma'am.
Start it. Act like they caller.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, you're right about that.
Is what all you gotta do is act like, oh, I bet you they give you that. They'll probably give you
Oh man, that's so funny. That is
Matter
so.
of fact, I guarantee it.
That is so funny.
I guarantee it. Thank you, caller. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your call was not in vain.
That sure was it.
And another thing, Queen Tulsa, it's not that anybody is trying to think that you're trolling. The problem, or that the chat is probably picking at you, your past behavior of every time someone goes live, you call. I've seen you on Nikki at Night. and even heard other people in the chat, the person that is hosting the show say they want you to, not come on there and troll. So I don't think anybody was making fun of the mental health, but I do believe they are looking at how hard you are trying on someone else.
Oh yeah,
Right.
That's a really good point. And the people don't know when you're serious or when you're real. Yeah, that's a really good point. Thank you so very much for calling in. That's a really good point.
Yeah, but start practicing on what that caller did earlier.
Okay.
We'll let you know. We'll
Okay.
let you know if it works.
Okay,
All right,
bye. Oh man. 2494. Calling you on there.
Hi, Wiley. I just want to say something real quick. You need to get you some sound effects.
Okay.
Because, honey, you are on 10 tonight. You are on 10. This is like the best live ever.
Yes.
Seriously. This live is, your story time, baby. I know you were being truthful about what you were saying. People think you were just playing.
No, I love that. I don't know. It's because I was raised under that toxic energy. Like that is like, especially the thugs. Like I'm gonna say, I may bring the first guy that taught me my first intimate relationship with a guy. And the reason how I fell in love with him, he was in the army. And he would take pictures with his shirt off and everything like that. And I would never forget. He sent me an inbox message. He said, "You want me to do it?" I said, "Yes, Daddy, I want you." And so I remember I was at choir rehearsal, and he picked me up, and he was everything. He had a body that I was in love with this man. He could do anything. Like if he needed money, I would give him money. I would work a double to make sure he was good. I put gas in his car. I had a crush on him, and he's on my Twitter. I might bring him on my YouTube and everything like that. Oh my God, I was in love with that man until I woke up and I started to mature. And then I was like, man, you ain't got no big thing like that. What was, he still got, his body wasn't like that like no more. It's like, you ain't even like this. The fantasy is gone, but he had me like whooped. When I was in a club, I'll be so sad. When he walk in, I'll be trying to dance. So like, oh, I was so silly. Yeah. Shout out to Brian. Yeah, shout out to Brian. That's what his name was.
Mm-hmm. I applaud you for really oversharing tonight. Because you were really being honest tonight, and you didn't care, what anybody thought. And that's one thing that really impressed me about you tonight is that that you have an affinity for toxic relationships, and you admitted it.
Yes.
You admit it and you own it. And that's what's really important. A lot of people are in toxic relationships and they're fooling themselves.
That's true.
And I'm an older person, so I tell these young girls when I talk to them, you know what? If you're in a bad relationship, at least be honest with yourself about the relationship that you're in. And maybe for whatever reason, you're not ready to get out of it right now, but at least be honest with yourself as to the status of the relationship. That it's it's kind of toxic or whatever. But you have a fetish, and I mean, this is like
yes,
blow me away.
like it's a movie that I want you all to watch on BET Plus. It's a movie. Oh my God, Jesse Smollett just directed that movie. Let me get the name of that movie that he just directed on BET Plus. And that to me, that's my life story. Seeing that movie.
You got to give us this movie.
Oh my gosh, let me give y'all the movie. Oh gosh. If y'all know the movie, hold on, let me Google it real quick. I definitely gonna Google it.
But everybody should be applauding you because you are being brutally honest.
Yes.
Tonight. And I could tell that you were being honest. You were literally telling us the truth about what you really like. And you know what? It's a lot of people that like roughness like that, but they won't admit it to themselves.
They won't admit it to themselves. It's a movie he directed, and it's called B-Boy Blues. B-Boy Blues. He directed it.
Oh, I'm gonna check that.
Check out that movie, and then we're gonna have to come back and talk about that. It's on BET Plus. It's called B-Boy Blues, and I'm gonna type it in the chat so y'all will know what it is. Make sure y'all check it out. It's on BET Plus, and you can get the free 7-day trial with them, and you can watch it. But it's called B-Boy Blues. It's that's my story. I'm like, oh yeah, somebody told my life story. All right, thank you, caller, for calling.
People in the chat, listen, people in the chat, if you're in a situation or you have a fetish for the same thing that Wiley has a fetish for, just acknowledge it. Just acknowledge that you have this fetish, because you first have to be honest with yourself.
Facts.
And
absolutely.
Don't lose yourself.
Absolutely. I agree.
All right. Good night, Wiley. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let's go. 0899.
Wiley, this is Queen Tulsa. I came back to check one of the people that called in about me. I'm an icon. I'm a legend, and I am the moment. How is good?
Okay.
Now it's got to go.
All right. Thank you so very much. Okay. 3563, calling you on air.
Yeah, Wiley, this call is because you just said your first time with that muscular top. You hear me?
I hear yes.
This woman's where. This woman's where. My God.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. That's my song. That's my song. Oh, I wanted to join in, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay. What is going on with these people tonight? Oh man. Oh yes, you guys. P Valley is so good. I'm gonna have to start doing reviews of P Valley, and I'm so bad with that, you guys. P Valley is so good. Like, and I'm so glad that Autumn was able to finally sleep with the guy that's running for Chucalissa to the mayor. I was so glad they was able to do it. Listen, let me not talk about P Valley. I get turned on. Like, when I really want to get it on, and I get my Vaseline, and I'll watch some of them scenes on P Valley. I remember I went back to the previous episode of P Valley. I was watching them scenes, I get turned on by watching P Valley seeing strip. That turns me on. So I already know if I go to a strip club, the stripper just knows she's gonna get all of my money. That's why I don't go to strip club, because I know I will be addicted to going to the strip club, because I was like, woo, man, I had ran through. Like, I had to go get some more Vaseline, because the other Vaseline I had, it was not even a drop left of Vaseline. It wasn't a drop left. All the Vaseline was just gone. I tried my best to go in there and get the Vaseline. It was all gone. So I had to go on Grubhub. I think on Grubhub, either Grubhub, I believe. And then I had to order me another bottle of another bottle of the Vaseline. But yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's me. Because I'm single. You know, I can't do that because there's monkeypox out there. Okay. Anonymous, you live on the air. These people wait till their kids going to be at the troll meet. 5347.
Hello, Wiley. I'm calling back in
Okay.
to respond to Queen Tulsa. You're an icon. You're an icon, and whatever else in your mind that you want to believe, but you chase clout off of other people's platforms. How you doing? And have a good night.
Like, I just don't know. Like, these late night callers, they don't call it the Storm Monroe show. They don't call it to Armand Wiggins show. They don't call it to Tasha K show. They don't call it to Chronicle Speaks show. They don't call it to Philly Field show. But they just so happen to find my show to troll. Like, I be listening to other shows, but over here, they just troll. I don't know if it's because of my eye. Is it because of my eye? I don't know. 1331. 132. Can you turn me down the back? 133.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Wiley Show. Can you mute me in the back? You got
Hey,
me.
I just want to say,
You got me playing
is this
somewhere.
Bobby? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, I was just calling because I just want to say, how come you're not really growing? You know.
What was the question?
Oh, how come you aren't really growing on your show? I watch everybody else. It just seems like you're still in the same position.
Well,
Is there a reason for that, baby?
Well, we are growing because we got different callers. It's not about subscribers. It's not about the subscribers. The Scorpion Show got 130-some thousand subscribers, and we get the same amount of views. So that don't matter. It's about the views.
Yeah, I just don't see you really growing. You're still doing the same stuff, still in the same position, it's the same equipment. You know, nothing's changing.
Well, ma'am, if that's
so you need to work on that, baby. Okay.
We'll send a donation. Can you write us a check?
Tasha K can help.
Write us a check. Write us a check. If Tasha K help, write us a check. Write us a check. That ain't gonna get to me because you calling in. That's Armand Wiggins' boyfriend. That number his boyfriend calling in. 3563 calling you on the air. 3563.
Mama, is Bessie gonna tell us tomorrow? Mama, is Bessie gonna tell us tomorrow? What am I in your word, dear Lord? Feed me, sign me,
Okay. Thank you so very much for calling in. But that is my movie, baby. That's Bringing Down the House. When she got up there and started singing that song, that's my favorite part of that movie. Bringing Down the House, that's my favorite part of that movie. Mama, is Master gonna sell us tonight? Woo! Oh man. Oh my gosh. Why are these people called? Anonymous, you live on air. Yeah, so we get so many. I want to answer to that caller. We get so many people that say we're not growing. I'm different because I check my analytics. Our viewership is up 1,200%. And it's not about the subscribers, because I can be a channel with 300,000 subscribers and 2,000 views per video. We have the same amount of views as the Scorpion Show, and they are a channel that is 130-some thousand subscribers. So it does not matter about the subscribers. It matter about the engagements. Now, one day we're gonna wake up at 3 million subscribers. 3 million subscribers. And so when people say we're not growing, that's just not true. We are growing. We are growing. I just think people just want me at 100,000 subscribers. We're gonna get there. We're gonna be at 1 million subscribers. Better yet, you're gonna see me on television. Better yet, you're gonna be seeing me in movies. You're gonna see that for us, right? And it's definitely going to happen for us. Okay. Oh man, we are growing over here at the Wiley Show. We appreciate that. And for that, it's some people wish they can have the audience that we have. Some people wish they can have that. I've seen some channels and they only get 13 people watch their video, total views, 10 views, right? And I appreciate that because I remember when we used to do a show on Blog Talk Radio, we would only have 2 callers. It would be me and the guests. But look at where we at today with over 370 some odd callers from around the country. I need y'all to comment where y'all watching from so we can show these people where we were. I want y'all to comment where y'all watching from. Let me know what town y'all watching for. Comment below. Post your city. Let people know where y'all watching from. While you don't have to explain to someone who watches you. We got Wisconsin in the house. You got Vegas in the house. You got LA, Miami, Florida. You got DC. We got Virginia, Seattle, Washington, Charlotte, North Carolina in the house. We got Atlanta. We got California. Yes. We got somebody said we got on USA. Oh man, y'all is something else. Okay. 5347.
Hey Wiley,
Hey.
it's me calling back again.
Okay.
Yes, you will be in movies and you might even be starring in your own play.
That's
Watch
true.
out, Queen Tulsa gonna try to steal your shine.
Oh my gosh. It's just so funny to me for that.
And another thing, all these people that's calling in for Armand's show, what do they got going on with their lives? They're riding the coattail.
Yes, go talk about it. Go ahead.
Because think about it. Why would you call into a show that you do not like? Because Armand, he screens his calls. So why would you call into a show you don't like to talk about the person you don't like?
That's true.
That shows you don't have no life.
That is so true. That is so true.
And you were saying that how much you say your viewership is up?
It's up 1,200% this month. Like we're doing really well.
Okay, guess what? 200% of that is from Armand Wiggins' people watching your show.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Armand.
They watch
We
it.
appreciate you.
They watch it. They
We
definitely
really do.
that. Thank you so very much for calling in. Oh man, y'all is trying to give me
And okay, and 1% is from Queen Tulsa. Bye bye, y'all.
yes. Oh man, y'all is something else. Oh man. Oh man. Let me log out of my Snapchat. Man, that's gonna get me in trouble. 3563.
Hello, Wiley.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm just calling in basically because I heard about the person who said that about your subscribers or whatever. And my thing is this: I'm not subscribed to your channel. However, I still listen to you. So she should take that into consideration that you still have people who listen, a lot of people who still listen, but ain't actually subscribed to your channel. So, you know.
And you still would get recommendations of the channel if you don't subscribe. I don't know if people don't know that.
Exactly.
You know.
And I still share your channel. The only reason why I ain't subscribed to it is because, you know, I share the channel, with other people, and I just want them to know my business. But just because they're subscribing, I know I'm serious a while. I want them to follow me, into my business. But just because the subscribers still say the same thing, like I said, I follow you and I not subscribed, but I watch every show, every episode. Okay.
Thank you, and I appreciate that.
Let her tired, ran down, unhappy with her own life because her brother sleeping with her baby daddy. Who knows what's really going on in the world, but you have a lot of support, and I hope that you understand that.
I do. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Being for real with you. Okay. Well, you have a good night.
All right. Thank you so very much.
All right.
Oh, man. Woo. I just don't know. Like, people be like, ah. Oh, they know. This person said, listen, I'm not going to subscribe to your show because I don't want people to know that I watch your show. But they can tell by what I'm coming up in the timeline. Anyway, people, if you watch the show, subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. It is free to do. Okay? It is free to do. Okay? It is free to do. It does not take away from me if you don't subscribe. I appreciate you from watching because roles can be reversed. I can have a lot of subscribers and no viewership. So I appreciate the people that subscribe. I can't force you. It's up to you. This is a free will. This is your free will to subscribe. But I appreciate y'all for watching The Wiley Show, for supporting the show. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for that way. It was definitely great, and I definitely appreciate that as well. But it's a picture I do want to bring up of Doja Cat. Give me a quick second. I know y'all not rushing me out of here, right? Okay. We here, and I posted it on my Instagram, and I posted on my Facebook and my Instagram. Got about 8 likes. And this woman looks so beautiful. I want y'all to see this. She even looked better than Beyonce. Not better than Beyonce. I'm sorry. She even looks better than Lil' Kim, was what I meant to say. This picture is beautiful. Doja Cat, I'm telling y'all, she's next up. Like, that picture, just the skin, the color of the eyebrows, like, she looks way better than Beyonce and Lil' Kim. Not Beyonce, but Lil' Kim. She looks better. Like, get into the face. Beautiful. A beautiful woman. We post just so beautiful. Flawless skin. She colored her eyebrows and she put hearts on it. Just so beautiful. So beautiful. And I don't know why people don't like her, but she looks way better than Lil' Kim. Just a beautiful. And I love her. And I am going to watch. A lot of women are going to cut their hair and draw and stuff like that. I really like that. I'm thinking about cutting my eyebrows off and color it. I don't know if I'm be able to color it straight because I am cross-eyed. I don't know if I'll be able to color it straight. I am kind of cross-eyed, but I will be doing that. So beautiful. I just want y'all to see that picture. Let's just look at the picture together. Y'all just look at it. It look like it's just beautiful. Like, it's artistic. It reminds me of she just definitely reminds me of Atara Banks. It looks so beautiful. Just so beautiful. I love the look. Like, she is definitely up next. If anybody can be up next with Nicki Minaj, it's definitely Doja Cat. Doja Cat is up next. Whenever Nicki Minaj retire, Doja Cat is that person. Okay. Doja Cat is that person. I mean, so beautiful. If y'all don't believe me, she is so beautiful. I love her. 3563, call you on air.
Last song of the night, Wiley.
Thank you.
Is my living in vain?
All right. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. All right. But she is so beautiful. Yeah, she's just so beautiful. Let me take this picture down because I'm blushing. Oh, I'm blushing. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the picture? Call in. What do y'all think about the picture? Wait a minute. Somebody said, which eye are you using? Oh my God. Somebody just said, which eye is you using? She is so beautiful to me. Y'all don't think so? Y'all don't think she beautiful? Y'all don't think she beautiful? You are so beautiful to me. Can you see? You everything I hope for. You everything I need. Doja Cat, you are so beautiful to me. Yes. Oh man, she's beautiful. Yes. I don't know any of her songs. We may have to do like a Doja Cat like mix because I don't know any of her songs. I really, really don't. Yes. Oh, it's a song I want to. I'm gonna write some songs now that I do want to play on my show. Give me a song there. Okay, hold on. Okay. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. We about to bring this show to a close. We don't have any more callers. I would have extended the show for another hour, but we don't have no more callers. All right. We're gonna have to bring this show over to Station Head.
Yes. Have you heard? The Wiley Show is expanding and will now be on Station Head every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's right. Download Station Head today. You won't because you don't want to miss Wiley being raw and unfiltered. The Wiley Show every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Station Head.
Let's do it, yo. Send this on.
Yes. Who is this? Okay, we're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm not gonna talk about it now. I need some content for tomorrow. So we'll definitely talk about that. Drop the number. Let me drop the number. Give me a second. I got the number on the screen. Y'all said drop the number. Hold on. Okay. They said let's talk about that. My neck ain't black. Is it black? It is okay. Yeah, the trolls. Yo, we about to get ready and close it because I've been on here for about 2 hours. Thank y'all so very much. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so very much for the support. It was great. I'm gonna do the after show over there on Station Head. Is we already on Station Head? Let me go and do my after show on Station Head. Yeah, let me do it on Station Head. Was it Malcolm X? It's still in my room. Thank y'all so very much. Yeah, hold on 1 second. No, we ain't gonna do 1 more hour. Y'all, it's something else. It's Friday. We're gonna go live on Station here. Give me a second. I'm getting that ready. Let me log in on Station here. Give me a second while I do this. I think I need more water. Probably because of my water intake was low. Who cares? That's what I'm drinking, some water. Okay. Oh, this gonna be good. Live over there on Station Head. Hold on 1 second. Let me put the thing in here. And y'all can just troll me on Station Head. All right. Let me drop it in the chat. We're going live. All right. All right. Y'all trolls are good because we ain't got no moderators here today. All right. So we're going to go live over there on Station Head. Download the app, or you can just post it in your URL and be able to listen to it. There you go. All right. We will see y'all over there on Station Head. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. I will definitely see y'all over the station. Okay, let me send a link to my text list. So it should be, if y'all want some more commentary, we going live on Station Head. All right. All right. So thank y'all so very much. Okay, let me block you. The link not working, so you need to wait a minute. Give me a second. You said the link not work. Well, you need to download Station Head. Yes. All right. See y'all over there on Station Head. Thank y'all so very much for y'all support. I will see y'all over there on Station Head. Peace.